Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Last Mech Standing on the MetaQuest. This game has a lot of potential, but also some interesting design choices. Let's get into it. So, Last Mech Standing sees you piloting a massive mech, fighting against monstrous behemoths in a post-apocalyptic world. Sounds awesome, right? Well, let's talk about the gameplay. The controls are intuitive and the combat is responsive. You get a mix of ranged and melee combat, and you can upgrade your mech with resources you collect. But here's where it gets weird. You can't freely move around the arenas. If you try to move even a bit, the screen goes black and you're told to return to a specific point. This limitation turns the game into a whack-a-mole scenario, where you shoot brainless AI behemoths that run straight at you. It's fun at first, but it quickly gets old. And once you unlock the shotgun, that's it. You can one-shot everything from a distance, making your sword and other weapons pretty much useless. Even your special abilities like calling down mortars become redundant. Just point your shotgun and boom, behemoths explode. There are 6 levels, each with 4 encounters leading up to a boss fight. After each encounter, you get to choose an upgrade in a rogue-lite fashion. But since the shotgun is so overpowered, just focus on upgrades for it and you're set. This gameplay loop gets repetitive quickly. The lack of movement is the main issue. Imagine being able to dodge attacks and move around while fighting. That would keep things interesting. There's a progression system where you can upgrade your mech, which adds some strategy. But again, just max out that shotgun and you're good to go. Now, let's talk about the story.
By hatred, we vowed to destroy.
It's surprisingly intriguing for a roguelite. After each level, cutscenes reveal more about Victor's past and the origins of the monsters. This adds emotional depth and kept me invested. The soundtrack is another highlight. The EDM techno beats are fantastic and almost make up for the stationary gameplay. Just listen to this.
These hoverclaws look more advanced than any other flying behemoth we've ever seen.
Visually, the game looks okay. It's got the standard simple geometry and flat textures we see in many Quest games. But there's a lack of scale. You're in a giant mech fighting kaiju-sized enemies, but it doesn't feel like it. There's nothing in the environment to give that sense of scale. This should feel like Pacific Rim, but it currently feels like you're just a guy in a robot suit, fighting Half-Life head crab-sized enemies. In the end, I have to say that Last Mech Standing has potential. If the developers add free movement and balance the weapons and enemy behaviors, it could be great. But even now, there's some fun to be had. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let me know your thoughts on Last Mech Standing in the comments below. See you next time.